So I just squared this in. After I get done squaring the end, I like to put an X on it, just to make sure that I know that's the end that got squared. From here, I need to know what length that we need to go to, what our finished length is. So right now, our finished length is going to be 42 inches. So I need to go bigger than that. So the next step was cross cut to rough length. So I'm going to add on an inch for right now. So especially woods one, it'll give you guys a little bit more leeway when we do some of our other cutting after we have the boards glued up. So come here, I'm going to go to 43 inches. Make a mark. Now, when I make this mark, I just put a little dash here, okay, little dot. I don't want to make my mark that looks like this, okay, or like that. Now I really don't know where I'm going to cut. Okay, am I going to cut on this side? Am I going to cut on this side? Or the circles here. My shop teacher would always say too, you can make a V right at the point, so you know that that's where that's going to go. Next, I'm going to grab my speed square. Okay, look for them that looks like a T, and put that on the surface side. And what I'm going to do, okay, I'm going to draw that line. Now, it's important to know which side we want to keep and which side is our scrap side. Okay, so what I do, I will put an X on my scrap side because we need to know what side the kerf has to go on. And I'm going to show you what kerf is right now. So I explained a little bit on the definition. What is kerf? It's the amount of wood that the blade takes out when it's cutting. You can see right here, here is saw kerf. All right? Our blades usually aren't that long unless we're using a dado blade. Right? This came from the wood shop that we got it from. So I'm going to show you more what ours will look like. Okay, here's our saw kerf. We're about 1/8 of an inch wide. That's determined by how wide the blade is. Okay, so the width of our blade right here is about 1/8 of an inch thick. Why is that important? When we're rough cutting something, it's not quite as important. But if this was a finish cut where we had to be exact here, and we put our kerf on the wrong side, it's going to make that 1/8 of an inch shorter than what we want. Okay, so let's say this is at 42 inches, and we cut on the wrong side, then we're going to be at 41 7/8. So now we're a little bit short. And in what we're doing, what we're building, that can throw things off. Okay, so we're going to put the blade side on the X side. So we'll put the edge of the blade here, and then the blade on that side. Make sure this is clean. There's a support back here as well. And line up the edge right here, okay, with the width side being in the X. Okay, making sure that my surface edge is tight against the fence. Line that up, keep my hand off the trigger. Okay, so now I'm going to bring it back about halfway down, pull the trigger all the way down, and then once we shut it off, we'll leave it down until the blade stops. Right, now we've got a board. If we can, we'd like to get another board out of here. Okay, so most boards that we have, when they come in, you should be able to get 2 boards out of them. If they're really wide, we'll probably get 4 boards out of them. All right, so again, I can look at which side is my best side. This is the side I just cut. So this side is square right now. I can take and remeasure using my tape measure, or sometimes this is faster. You just put the board that you just cut up here. Trace it, okay, use that edge to trace, put that X on the same side so you know which side that curve goes on, and go about it that way. So I'm going to cut this, and then we'll go to the next step.